Hey everyone, welcome back to channel, and today's video is about the Kubernetes secret. Okay, so we are going to cover these things in this video, like what is Kubernetes secret and the difference between the config map and the secret. Then we'll see how we can create the secret and how we have to use and some other options which we have instead of secret. Okay, cool. So let's start with the very first topic, then Kubernetes secret, what it is and why do we use it. Okay, so in our previous video we have seen for our DB. Okay, let's say this is the DB. For this we used the Postgres password and all everything in the config map, right? But that's not a proper approach. To use the like passwords and all, you should always these are kind of the sensitive information, so those things you should store it securely, right? So that's why you need a secret in Kubernetes. So what is Kubernetes secret? It's also a object in Kubernetes which is basically used to store sensitive data. Okay, so what could be the sensitive data? It could be the API keys, it could be the DB passwords, or any other sensitive information like keys or some kind of something, anything could be. Okay, so those kind of information we store in a secret. Okay, now coming to the second thing, that is the difference between the config map and the secret. So as you know, in the config map, what we do, so this is the config map, this is the secret. So in config map, whatever data we store in a plain text. Okay, but in secret, we store data into the base 64 encoded format. Okay, and config map we basically use it for the application variables, like configuration variables, whatever is required, and secret we use for the sensitive information, for example db password or something. Okay, so this is the basic difference between these two. And now coming to the next part, how we can create it. So for that, obviously you need to use the kind as a secret. Okay, so I'll just show you how you can create a secret and how we can use it in our Postgres pod. Okay, so let's just go into the screen over here in the terminal. So here I will basically create a directory with the name of secrets, and I will just go over there, cd secret, sorry, secrets. Okay, so here what I can do is that I will be creating it. So you can just give any name, vi secret dot yml, and you have to just give here API version. That is your API version will be v1 over here, and kind will be secret. Then you have to provide the metadata information, that you have to give basically the name of the secret. So that name will be, you can give anything like Postgres secret you can give. And also we provide the type here, so the type will be basically opaque we give. And then you have to just provide the data. In data, here you will be storing the key value, so this will be your Postgres underscore password, the key, and the value will be basically in the base 64 encoded, whatever we need. So what we will do is that if I want this echo my password at 123, and I want into the base 64 encoded, so what I will do, just I will write over here base 64. So this I got, so I will just copy it, and then I'll just keep it over here, just save this. Okay, so now we have a secret. So if I just do kubectl apply hyphen f dot, so dot means it will just, whatever file will be there, it will just create. So if you just do over here kubectl get secret, so you'll see secret has been created. And if you just try to describe secret and the secret name, so you'll be seeing over here PostgreSQL, but you won't be able to see the password of it. Okay, but if you have to see the password, what you can do, you can just do kubectl get secret, then hyphen o YAML. YAML if you do, So you will be able to see the YAML of it, and you will see this like this. You can see base 65 encoded. Now you can just decode this base 64 hyphen decode. I think it will work. Okay, it's some another command. I think let me just check what it will be. uh, mm, we can, okay, it will be, I think, yeah, double dash. So now you can see the password over here. Okay, so in this way you can just extract the password from the secret. Now moving forward, if you have to use this particular secret in my application or in my pod, in that case what I will do and how will I do, it's same as we did into our config map video. So let me just copy the pod from there to over here, vi pod.yaml, and here I will just create with the name as my db2 something. Okay, and here, oh, here also you can use env from is there. You can just use here secret map ref. So I will be using this config map. And also what I will do, let me just copy the config map as well. Okay, so cm.yaml over here. So now here what I will do, I will just delete this postgres password from here, just save it, and we'll do vi pod.yaml, and here will be the my db2. And what you can do over here, you can also use the secret. Okay, so if I will do over here like secret map ref, so this is one thing. Other is that we can also use the name, like, sorry, not name, environment variable, that I will just show you. So what was our secret here? I forgot the name itself. Okay, let me just postgres secret. Okay, so let's just use this. Okay, secret map ref is there. If I just save it and try to apply, let's see what happens. Okay, I knew it, something will happen. Okay, we'll just see what's the issue over here. So issue is nothing but the secret map nahi hoga, it will be the secret key. It will be a secret key actually. Okay, again it's failing. Why? Let's just see. Okay, and if from config map ref we have given secret key ref name is fine. Okay, I think again mistake. So again there is a mistake. Instead of secret key we give when we use that normal env. So we are using env from, that's why it will be the secret ref. Cool. So now it's created. If we just do the get pods over here, so we'll see my db2 is running over here. If I just try to execute into this slash bin bash, so if I just do echo dollar postgres underscore password, you can see the password over here, right? So this is the one way of using the secret into your what you can say, into your pod or application. So env from, we basically use it when when you want whatever key value present into the secret or config map, everything you want to import into your pod, then you can use env from. Otherwise you can just go for the normal option, that is the env one. So that one, let me just show you. So in that, we just instead of env from, what we can give, we can give the env. So let me just see how it will look like this. So we'll be having this env first. Okay, after that you can just give the name. So you can just give like this. So for that you have to just give over here name. So what is the name will be, so you can give name over here like this, postgres underscore password, and then you can just provide the value from where you need the value. So you can just give like this, value from, and then the value you need from the secret key, right? So you can just give the secret key ref, and then you have to just provide the name of your secret. Name of the secret is basically your postgres secret, and then you can just provide here the key, what key you need from there. So you need this key, postgres underscore password. Okay, so now if I just remove this and let's see whether it works or not, I will just give the pod name as something db3. Okay, okay, cool. So if I just do over here get pods and try to execute into this kubectl exec-it. Okay, if I just do echo dollar password underscore sorry, echo dollar postgres underscore password, then you'll see the password over here. So this way, this is also one way to using your environment variable, sorry, to use your secrets. Okay, so we covered what is secret and how you can use it and the difference between this. Okay, so now the other option what I was saying to you is that, so basically in production and all environments or in any actual environment, secret is being used but not at that much level. For the like some of the limitations are like, suppose you are storing your password in your secret. Okay, so if your password is updated, then every time you have to come over here in the YAML and you have to update it, right? So that's quite a hectic task. But even other options which is available, like you need to you can use the AWS secret manager, then you can use the HashiCorp vault. So these are the ones which are mostly used, secret manager and HashiCorp vault. So these are basically like kind of you can say a software, or not software, I will say service you can say, in which you can just store your secrets and then Kubernetes will read secrets from there and it will, your application can use. Okay, so this is about secret. So I hope you have liked it, you have understood it, and also we did few mistakes, so that's completely fine. So yeah, that's it for this particular video guys, and follow me for such more videos, subscribe the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.